All right, welcome to Just Because of Manchester United. The match ended like 1 hour ago, and it was Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. If you heard the result, you might thought, oh, they ran through Southampton. That was not it at all. In fact, this was a very disappointing performance by Man United. The first half was nothing to write home about. Southampton, which is the 20th team in the Premiership, controlled the midfield. Like they were passing the ball. They were winning the second balls. They were winning the third and the fourth balls. They had chances to have buried the match. Onana making saves upon saves to save just in the first half. Actually, the first half might have ended 4-0 in favor of Southampton. But thank God for the keepers. Some last 9-minute defense. There was one time that the lead actually blocked the shot by himself. And there was nothing to write home about Man United. The attack was poor. The build-up play was poor. I'm talking about the first half. The build-up play was poor. The passion was poor. The intensity was poor. So it's like they came tired into the match. And you know, this kind of performance, after you've drawn Liverpool at Anfield, you knocked out Arsenal at Emirates, and you come with this kind of performance, the fans were, you could see the face of the fans like, are we back again? What are we doing? This should be one of the easiest match we ever played this season. This is the last guy in the EPL table. Why are we struggling against these guys? And in the second half, they pick up the pace a little. It took some time before the game, before the goal came. They were pressing, and I have to highlight some things here. The reason why Man United was able to press those guys because the Southampton coach pulled out 3 players who were controlling the game. I don't know why he did that, but it was to Man U's favor. Aribo, the other black guy, and the striker, they were giving Man United defense a run for their money. But as soon as the 3 of them pulled out, the game was over. Ahmad immediately got a wing of that wing, and he destroyed Carl Peters, and they started conceding goals. So what did we learn? Number one, we learned that if Man U is to attack, they need to know how to balance the defense with the attack. They tried to attack, and Southampton of all teams picked them out easily, not even by difficult. There was no difficult level for Southampton. The way they played around the midfield in that first half was so embarrassing. So I was wondering, is it the same team that played Arsenal and Liverpool last? It was that pathetic. So they need to learn how to attack and defend at the same time. Secondly, you can't put all your hope of this season on a 21 or 22 years old boy. It's not going to happen. There are times that he will not show up. The captain must be responsible. Garnacho must be responsible. There was a ball, they crossed the ball. Ramsdale missed the ball, and for Anthony to tap the ball in, he tapped the ball out of the goalpost and gave it to a Southampton defender. You cannot be missing that kind of goal. I know your form is low, your passion is low, your intensity is low, your confidence is low, but you can't be missing that kind of ball. It's not possible. Now going to the coach Amorim. Just like I said, I'm not going to hold you responsible for anything, but please, I need a consistent player playing the game. I don't care if they lose. Why is Maguire on the bench? We have a steady 3 to start that have started the last 2 games. There's something they call partnership. There's something they call trust. There's something they call building. They build those things. You build the partnership. It doesn't happen overnight. You build the loyalty. It doesn't happen overnight. You build the trust. It doesn't happen overnight. I know when I'm pairing this guy, I know where you will be at so time. It takes time to build that. And what is the time they need? They need to play together against anybody, against the smaller team, against the bigger team, against the average team. They need to play together to build those things. And you putting Maguire on the bench, it might not be the problem, but we need a consistent player being played at every position at all time. The only player I was expecting to miss this match was Dalot based on his suspension. But guess what? Masraoui shifted to that side. He was useless in the whole game. His intensity was not there. His passes was not there. His defense was not even there. Dribbling picked him out easily. And this is because the coach has refused to play a particular player in his perfect position for a consistent run of matches. That needs to change. That needs to change. For our striking option, I think Man U had the striker problem. Now you might say, oh, they just signed Ojulon and Zeki. We still have a striking problem. Now I'm not saying we should go to the market and get a striker. We might just promote the Arsenal guy that cost a rate, the Chido Ode Martins. We might promote him and see what he can do. Why not give him a chance? Let's see what we can do. We are still in the FA Cup. We don't know who we are playing. So might be playing a smaller team. Why not just pick the boy and give him a chance? Let's see what he can do. From what I've seen in the academy, that guy can be someone that can influence our season. Not this season, maybe next 2-3 seasons. Or if we are going to loan him now, but see what he can do. Don't just keep it on the bench. For me, Ojulon is okay. I was saying for me, Ojulon is not doing well. He's not holding the ball. He's not bringing people into play. He's not even assisting. He's not making the run. He's not positioning well. So when he's not doing all those things, how does he get the ball to finish? We don't even know how his finishing is. But his round play has been very, very poor. The defenders get to the ball before him. Even Southampton defenders. Do you know why I am saying this? It's not even because we're playing Chelsea or Arsenal or Man U or Tottenham or anybody. We're playing Southampton. They are the 20th on the table. They've considered the most goals in this league. And he couldn't even sniff in a good scoring position. He had no chance at all. It tells you how poor your striker has been. It tells you how poor your striker is. We need to do something about that. Now, for the other winger, we need to get a winger. Now, I'm suggesting Ubiumo of Brentford. They said there are many clubs on him. If Man, you can get it over the line this January, I think our team is going to be a little balanced than this. But just like I said, we might not get any player in this January, but it's nothing. Let us work more on how to attack and defend at the same time. It's called balance, how to balance that team. Because if you can't do that and you play this smaller team, if you play an average like Fulham, they will take you out. It's just because it was Southampton today. If you are playing the Brighton, we are playing Brighton next. We need to be careful. Those Brighton guys can hold the ball in the midfield. They can score. They have basic wingers. They have good strikers. They have maybe they're not good defenders, but they are compact. They are balanced. They are a good team to test our results, our formation, our plans, our techniques, our players. So I look forward to the next match. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. Please like and subscribe and comment in the section below.